Got this big brown here getting ready to look at. This thing's a big toad. He didn't mess around. See you, buddy. Oh, there's no fish here in the fast water. Looks like a small one. Just a small one. Get him off. There he is there, just a skittle. See ya. Got a rainbow on here on a trout magnet. Let me see if I can get this guy in. Fish on. Yeah, another little one. What's this is? That's a brown trout, a little butterball. He's a little excited though. Try to hoist him up here. Oh, these muddy banks are killing me. There we go. There's a fish. Let's see. Hemostats out for this guy. There he is. And there he goes. See you, buddy. Man, when we miss one, we miss one. There's a barber now. I'm not paying attention. I want to get off. Trying to show you a couple of these bad boys on camera. Got this battery dying. Missed a couple already. Nothing on that drift. Ooh, he hit. I was reeling it in. He smacked it. Crazy guy. That was on this little squirmy. He was reeling it in. He came up and hit it. Oh, my goodness. There's fish in here. They're just. Kind of being selective and a little picky. And getting some looks and some stuff going on. Oh, we got bumped there. See if he comes back. No, didn't come back. I got hit again on that drift too. There you go. They're probably just grabbing the end of this pinky here. Can't quite hook them. A lot of these fish in here are small, but there are some big ones in here. There's a lot of small ones in here. That's why sometimes the trout magnet's a little more effective. But sometimes it's good to switch it up. As you can see out in front of me, we got this log. This riffle coming down here, this run into this chute right here. And most of them are laying on the seam of that run. On the seam of that run right there. And others are laying along that log. You get a few down in the chute. That's where most of them are laying out. I'm trying to cast up near that run and rotate between, you know, this side where the chute is, and that side where the log is. Seems to be where the most activity of these fish are at. There's a hit right there. There's a fish. There we go. We got one. Bobber down, everything on. That one there took the old squirmy. Yeah. Oop, there he goes. Little rainbow. Popped right off there. Alright. Alright. I'll get back to you momentarily. Alright, so I'm kind of giving you guys a bird's eye of what this looks like here. As you can see, there's a very slim path You know, you got railroad tracks. It puts you down right in here that you can't really, it's more or less a deer trail. These are all thorns, very sharp. You got thorn bushes, and then you got these thorn trees like this one I'm standing in, and they overstretch the bank. So then you have, you know, logs and all kinds of other debris in here, and you're talking about maybe 4 foot or so down into the creek. And on top of that, it's mud, and on top of that, it's probably anywhere between 4 to 6 feet deep out there. So you can kind of see the dilemma you get into when you hook a really big fish, even a small fish. It's it can be difficult and very challenging, especially with light line. And this place is almost nearly impossible to fly fish. I learned that the hard way. But so it's kind of an overview of what you're looking at here. We got something on here. I don't know what it is. It's fighting pretty darn good though. Feels like a decent fish. Might be decent. Oh yeah, it's a big rainbow. Oh, see what I mean? There you go again. There's my perfect example of how, when you get into a predicament with these stream banks, how these things go sour on you. Because now we've got this fish on here, which is all fine and good. There's that, might be a brown. Looks like a rainbow to me. Oh, that's a nice brown. But so now I'm in this position here where I got to get this fish up over this bank because I really don't want to climb down in there. Oh, God. This is always fun right here. This part's good. This is the best part right here. You have to kind of get dirty, I guess. And we get the fishing. We get everything else in between there with that fish. Oh, folks. We get that old fat brown trout. Now we gotta get this mess undone. There you guys go. For the release. Oh, not real graceful. There he goes. Let's see what I mean there. There's a perfect example of what happens when you catch a bigger fish. And that one, mind you, was only 16 or 17 inches. But when you catch a bigger fish and you're trying to fight it and land it in these circumstances. And as quick as that happened, we got another one on. And that's another good fish. Oh, that's a good fish. See? I'm talking, and it happens again. And that's a good fish. Ooh, that's a good fish. That's a bigger one there. It looks like a bow. Maybe a bow. Maybe another brownie. Hard to tell. Nah, that's a rainbow. That might be the one that got off before. It's a nice rainbow. It has the potential to be the one that got off before. But again, you're in this circumstance here. What are you supposed to do? You're trying to keep this fish down. You're trying to fight this fish. And this happens. I mean, and it's just kind of the way it goes. I mean, now that one's same size. It's not huge. It's probably 16, 17 inches. It's not a tank. He's got some fight in him. They kind of switched over here and decided they wanted to start hitting these squirmies. And here we go again. Same position we were in before, I guess. Okay, got him in the net. I'll get back to you guys. I'll get back to you guys in a minute. It's a nice one. Got a nice kite for him. All right, folks. There you have him. He's a nice one. Nice, beautiful paint colors. I'm going to turn the camera off because I got to climb down this monstrous hill to let him go. All right, so we climbed down the hill. We released that fish. I went for a swim, of course. And yeah, so there. You just got 2 examples in a row of how that happens. Both fish, again, 17 inch range. That might have been, that one was probably about 18. Still, I mean, that's crazy. And I mean, when you get one in here that's, it's hard to say if that was the one from earlier, but when you get one in here that's over 20, 22, 24, It just wants to go where it wants to go. Like that one that I got yesterday, last evening. It's a chore. But you got to see it on video, except for me taking a bath. I take a bath, the camera takes a bath. And this is, again, all them nice fish. Pink squirmy, there you go. Earlier it was the gold trout magnet, now it's the pink squirmy. We might try the chartreuse. Alright, I'm gonna get the fishing and I'll keep you posted. Fish on. Not a very big one, looks like a little brown. Say what's up, YouTube. See you, buddy. Later. Again, can't really do anything about the release. It's kind of the way it is here. Big fish on. Big fish on. There he goes. That's a nice fish. Extremely light tackle. It's going to take a little bit of time here with this guy. He's a nice one. He's a solid 20-inch fish. He's bulldogging me good too. Head shakes. Looks like a nice rainbow. He wants to go. He wants to go in them trees. Oh, he's fighting good. Staying down too. Because he doesn't come up. There you go, fighting like a steelhead. Running. God, is he running? I can't stop him. He's big and he's going where he wants to go. He's all the way across the creek now. There he goes. See him, there he goes. Look at him. He's a tank. Figured these guys would be laying where they lay, and they certainly were. Let's take a look at it. He's not huge. He's not as big as the last one I lost on film, but he's as good as the earlier rainbow I got. He's got a couple big friends in here. There he goes the other way now. He said, hey, I am not done. And you're wanting to net me. That's exactly what we did. There you go, folks. There he is. A pretty rainbow. Another big rainbow here. Very nice one. This one's not fighting as much. Come on, buddy. Nice rainbow. He's probably a 16-inch fish all day. Look at that. Getting them in might be the tricky part, though. Again, these banks. There he is. And there he goes. See ya. Another one. This one looks a little smaller. This is smaller. That's a dinker. Take a little brown. Let me just get this guy in and get him off. There he goes. And there he goes. See ya. Got a little one here. Gotta close the day out with a rainbow. One of them not so graceful releases. Well, that about sums her up. So we got a lot of ups and downs again today. Caught a lot of fish. Got a couple dozen fish, quite a few big ones. But as I stated earlier in the video, the terrain was terrible. Took a couple swims, took a couple mud baths. There weren't any graceful releases, and there was nothing we could do about that. And it was difficult enough getting them in and getting them in the net. But you know, we made it happen today. High, muddy water, and fought through a lot of stuff, but still were successful. So that's what the most important thing is. Support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back to you with new stuff. And remember, fishing's life.